You saw that plate right there. It's called the Bavaria beer. And I just remember that my late uncle then, and I named after him, worked at the Bavaria brewery in Holland, in the south of Holland. So cool. Anyhow, I'm in Kopi Oei. And this is the Kopi. Kopi Oei is a bit of like moody atmosphere, like old Dutch Indian plates at the wall, and it's quite popular. Just a meal and it was really, really good. And nasi goreng ayam. But it is a very popular neighborhood with backpackers and food stalls and a lot of restaurants, so we'll have a look at that. But first we'll go to MONAS. MONAS stands for Monumen Nasional. Cool. That was a good coffee. That was a good meal. Let's go to MONAS in that way. Jakarta in general, that you have those big high buildings, high-rise towers and little neighborhoods with businesses and offices. But in between those are the islands in between of the neighborhood, the kampung. And it's north of Jakarta like this. 20 years ago I was in Jakarta. I stayed in this neighborhood, but don't ask me which one, but it was a very cheap one, I remember. Poor monkey. I don't get money for monkeys. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yep, good. Thank you. That is MONAS, Monumen Nasional, symbolizing the struggle of the Indonesian people to get independence. Hey, kitty. Like the Eiffel Tower in Paris, this is the MONAS for Jakarta. It's big because it doesn't look maybe like that, but if we come closer I cannot get it on the picture anymore, so that's why I do it here in the wind. What is it? It's a 132 meter high tower, and on the top it is a gold-plated flame. This is burning forever, of course. So I hope I can go in there and go all the way to the top. It's maybe not too busy, so let's have a try. 2 hours waiting queue to get on the top. VOC, Verenigde Oost-Indische Compagnie, or the United East Indian Company. That one is the reason, of course, why this MONAS is here. This is the independence of the Netherlands, and it started with this East Indian Company, who kind of came here to trade, but actually steal as well, and well, whatever they did. And then later on, when the VOC stopped, the Dutch took over the country. That was the colonial times, and since 1945 that's over. That was a struggle of independence. It was not over yet, there was a fight. But I want to point at that East Indian Company because there's something weird about it. But think about in your country, wherever you're watching, that Apple or Coca-Cola owns the country, and everyone in that country obeys to this company. So it's madness. Can you imagine that you live in a country with, is your country owned by a company? Facebook. I don't want to think about it. It seems that those people are trying to keep it up, but it's sinking in the sea. You know, it's going down, and it really went down. So it's big, because if you look at the other sides, You see an airplane from here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's going all the way around the monument, and it tells a story, the history of Indonesia from the very first kingdoms up till their freedom fight. It's very nice to look around. Better than standing in a queue for 2 hours. Within the building, in the architectures, you can see 17th of August 1945 is being put in the architectural measurements, and 17th of August 1945, that's the day of independence. So it's an interesting thing, not a lot of people know. Cannot get a very sharp picture of it, but that's the cathedral, the big mosque, and there we go to the Merdeka Square. This is in the monument itself, and this floor is called, or this hall is called the Hall of Independence, if I'm right, or the level of independence. And behind this door, there is the original written statement or a declaration of independence, right after that door. It's a lot of symbolic stuff in this whole place. Fun. So I'm now inside the museum, which is just below the big tower you've seen, and it's big because look at this. On the sides here you got all the dioramas. So look, they're all kind of picturing a moment in history. So here you see one of the first Dutch ships arriving for the coast of Indonesia, and this is Makassar, where they tried to monopolize their trade. If you have seen more of my vlogs, this is the Majapahit fleet. The Majapahit actually was a very, very big power among all Southeast Asia. There he is. Prince Diponegoro in the Java War, 1825 to 1830. And that's General Sudirman with his trench coat. A little bit like a departure hall in an airport. So like the dioramas are a little bit negative about the Dutch, which I can imagine, of course. So this is a good part of the history which I missed when I was a kid, because this was not really in my classroom, in the Dutch classrooms. In around the 70s, early 80s, they didn't want to share this history because it's far too negative and far too sensitive back then for my parents' generation. So it's good to see here the true history a little bit. I'm hungry, so let's find something good to eat in the surrounding of this big square.